Oh, Jay's excited. Me too. Keyshawn, Jay, Will, and Max.
No, we good, man.
Presented by
TNT,
Progressive
man.
Insurance. All
Golden
guests
State.
on the Goodyear Hotline.
Let's go.
Got a ton of guests in studio with us today, guys. Tim Legler, Stephen A., Dan Graziano, just 30 minutes. All right. LeBron James, 137 years old, and still has an argument that he's the best player in basketball.
He's no longer the best player in basketball.
No, he has
he has an argument, Jay.
I'm just stating.
You see how I jumped in real quick?
Yes.
Don't be talking negative, Jay.
I'm not talking negative.
Here's the difference.
Right.
Not long ago, LeBron James was the undisputed king. Now the title is in dispute. I wouldn't say anyone claimed it. I would say a couple dudes have a claim to it, and they need to work this out. LeBron, KD, and you might argue Giannis based on what he did in the finals, even if you think he's a little quarter step behind.
I would have KD and Giannis above LeBron.
Okay,
right now.
But put it this
at
way:
37 years old, that's
you can suspect that, but you can't prove it yet. We got to see what happens this season, right? Would you say that? Okay. LeBron James, at the age of 37, on what keeps him motivated?
Motivated to have an opportunity to win a championship. That's why I play the game. It's one of the greatest, shortest feelings that you have. You win a championship and everything that you've put into that year just hits you all at once. And literally like a couple hours later, it's like, it's over. And you just, your whole time, you're just trying to figure out how can you get that moment again.
So he's chasing that, chasing the dragon, man. He's chasing that. He's chasing that high.
I don't like him right now, no, because he's wearing number 6. I don't like that, man. Go back to 23. He just was colder than me in 23. 6 don't look. I'm just used to seeing that 23 on him. Jay, he's older, 37 years old, and if he can continue to stay healthy, I think he's going to lead the Lakers to another championship.
LeBron James could win a championship. But this year will depend upon if Frank Vogel can truly coach his team differently than he has had to coach teams in the past. Like, people will say X factor is Russell Westbrook, or you added 11 new players to this roster. We want to change the dynamic of this roster to be more offensively driven, even though there's a lot of questions about this team defensively this year. But scheme-wise, how will Frank Vogel make it work? Because during a regular season, if they stay healthy, I don't think you're going to see a lot of problems. I think LeBron James will probably still play around 34 minutes per game, career low like he did last year. A lot of great additions. You'll see the ball in the hands of Russell Westbrook more. But when you get to the playoffs, that's what I care about for the Lakers. Are they healthy, number one? And number two, what does the offense look like? Will LeBron James have to play more off the ball and be more of a catch-and-shoot type player, which I think takes away from a lot of his strengths? Because when you play Russell Westbrook and him together, that provides some challenges for a team when the court shrinks and you're forced to make more shots from the outside.
Well, it's funny. You bring up 34 minutes a game. Here's a quote from LeBron about how he won't shield his body from injury at this age. Quote, "I don't play the game thinking about injuries. And also, and this is interesting, I think, I feel worse when I play low minutes." He feels worse, Jay, when he plays low minutes. Does that mean anything to you?
I would think, Jay, it's because his body is accustomed to a certain time. And when you only getting yourself, 20 minutes in a game versus the, 30 minutes in a game, it's like you just feel different. You're used to going
colder.
You're used to going full tilt. And then in terms of injuries in the Lakers or LeBron James, let's just be clear. His injury last year was not due to